Hey, it's your girl Nay. I'm in the mood to record today, so do not be upset. So, I wrote this on April 27th, which was like 2 days ago, and I said these are the things that I've been doing. I've been constantly reevaluating my life and what I want. This year, I'm still in my 30s, and I was like, before my birthday, there has to be a lot of change. So my homework for you is to write down 10 of your goals because it's really important. But this is how I've been reevaluating my life, to make sure you're stepping away from social media. With my movie page, as well as social media for the past 6 years or 5-6 years, it's been taking over my life. And it feels like it's somewhat of an addiction, and I can admit that. And it's not been a waste per se, because I've got to experience movies early. I've got to have extra money in my pocket during the pandemic. I was able to thrive until recently, maybe like the last 2 years, when it became like overly popular or whatever. And I feel like it's very important for you to step outside so you can still connect with community. Recently, maybe 3 weeks ago, I went to karaoke. One of my friend's daughters were singing, and I was with her family. It was amazing. I was with my daughter, and I was like, you have to make time for people and friends, and you have to show up. And a lot of times I have anxiety. Sometimes I feel tired, or I just feel lazy. But something that I'm seeking, obviously, besides more money, is community. So yes, you do have to show up for people so they can show up for you, right? Even if you're not going somewhere like karaoke, even if you're not going somewhere fancy, even if you're going to sit at a park, or even if you're just going to go sit on your porch, I would say step away for a while. And also what's going on in the world politically, personally for me, it's been a lot. So it's okay to just take 2 minutes, or if it's 5 minutes or an hour a day for yourself, whether that's even reading, open up the window, listening to manifestations or like rain sounds. Like you need to do that. Relax your mind, sit with yourself for a bit. Something that I also believe in is making sure and making space for myself. A lot of times politically, I wanted to be morally correct in everything that I've been doing in the last couple of years. And I said, oh my God, I'm actually robbing myself of opportunities. Now, like, I'm not the biggest fan of AI, so I probably wouldn't take brand deals with AI. I'm not trying to knock anybody if that's something that they wanted to do, but it's just not really for me. However, I saw something, and I'll probably like talk about it in a Coachella video that I really wanted to do. But somebody got like cursed out, right? A couple of people got cursed out for working with certain brands. And for me, I feel like, and you don't have to agree, I feel like certain brands, I would definitely always choose myself. Like I would definitely work with Dunkin' Donuts and Wawa, even though I will say, I don't know if they've been problematic or not. You know what I mean? But certain brands have been problematic in the past politically. And I feel like if you get an opportunity, I feel like you can stand firm in your beliefs, but I also feel like don't let anyone make you feel guilty for needing to feed your family. And that's how I've been like really processing things, because I've missed out on so many opportunities while other people were taking it because I wanted to be morally correct. But was that me trying to be morally correct or make myself feel morally superior? That's why I said I've been reevaluating my life a lot. You know what I mean? Everybody's getting ahead, and it's like, you're still falling behind because you can't pick sense from nonsense. You can't realize that life is about nuance. Yeah, that's what I will say, right? Also, as of recently, I realized that I live a very different life than people. I found out that somebody was like making fun of me because I'm always on TikTok, and I feel like that has changed my life for the better. Is giving me more confidence, is giving me more time to spread my wings, find house fest, find community. Like that's something that I've been longing for a long time, whatever the age is. Like, I obviously with the older folks, I'm not most of the time with younger folks, but like I've been hanging out with older people, and I've been finding like house fest, food fest and stuff like that, and that's what I long for. However, I realized that I do make silly videos, and I've gotten opportunity from it And I do realize that my life is differently because I don't want to be in a relationship. And I know that a lot of people are doing that now, right? So they're getting married, they're having the kids, and I had my child early, and now I want to go back for education, and I'm not thinking about a relationship. And I know that everybody differs, and I want you to know that you're not living life wrong as long as you're living life and not harming anyone. And I felt a little off about it the other day. I was like, well, damn, why are you making fun of me? Like, I'm just living my life, and that person happens to be like married and have kids, but they don't look happy. They look like they just settled just for the sake of. And it's kind of like, okay, cool, you know, whatever. You can't, and that's another thing, like, something that I've been learning as of recently is you cannot take things personally, because a lot of people are projecting their anger onto you. And I'm like, what the hell did I do? But I realized that that's not my business. How people feel about me is not my business. I've had people call me the B words, a C word, all types of things because of just general, like, honestly, movie opinions, or because I like Michael Jackson, or like anything. Just they are projecting their anger onto me. Just a regular girl. And that's just what I feel about the girl that was talking about me. And it's just, that's absolutely fine. I live to see another day. I still get blessed. And I think that if that's happening to you, you'll still be blessed, because that's not your business. So don't take anybody serious, especially if they're not even putting any like positivity into your life, or they're not putting money in your pockets. Like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? I know that I live a different life than many people. And I will continuously live a life better than most people, because I know my goals will come true. I know that the life that I'm manifesting for myself will come true, even if it does take time. But hopefully it manifests faster, so I can help people move forward just like how I am. And last but not least, I talked about this before in one of my videos, like not just making money, but like making money so I can help community. Recently, I actually did donate a lot of my clothes to, especially the ones I didn't cosplay or I can't fit anymore. I have to talk about my weight loss journey too. To women's shelters, DV shelters, because like there's some stylish pieces on there, honey. I am a funky girl, so I was so happy to give that to them. I was so happy to like see them like really. I'm about to cry. I'm always about to cry, dang. But I was so happy to like for them to like see shoes that they like probably were super interested in, not something that like is beat up, worn up. Like some of the stuff I did not wear, it was tags on it, honey. Like, and I know that like people don't like Shane like that. Mind you, everything from Shane here, boom, 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 boom. You know, except for the wig. The wig is sensational. It's sensational, I believe. And I got it from Ebony online. Okay, so if you want to take a picture of my head and then like, you know, whatever. But anyways, they had tags on it from Shane, and they were like super excited. And I was super excited because I love doing that. I love doing that. I do. Oh God, I'm about to cry. Let me get together. As soon as, like, I swear to God to you guys, like as I've gotten older, I'm such an emotional person. Like, I'll be ready to cry like in 2 seconds. For real. I've always been a sensitive person, but like it just made me feel really good that they get some really fly clothes, and I hope they really feel good and they get into a better position. So yes, I'm about to go to work, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna make more videos, and I'm excited. Okay, so slay, have a good day, and bye.